and welcome back to another gas walkthrough. Today we're looking at August 23rd, 2024's Up and Down by Clover. Clover is one of our sellers here at Gas HQ, so am I. My name is Bill Murphy. It is my pleasure, nay, my honor, to be solving this puzzle for you today. Now, we are Gas, genuinely approachable Sudoku. We create and solve these genuinely approachable Sudoku for you, for free, right here on this YouTube channel. I guess there's also a Discord as well, but you can find the link to today's puzzle in the description down below. You can also find hat times. Hat times are sort of an indicator of how good your solve was by how, fast you solved it. Goodness and fastness are not always closely linked, but, if you want to, we respect that. 2 hats is for a very fast time, 1 hat is for a pretty fast time, and everyone gets a dinosaur because we love you all equally. Now, I'm about to jump into today's puzzle. Just to give you a heads up, this might be an absolute disaster. I have been pretty brutally dealing with some health issues. I think the doctor's highly suspicious I have sleep apnea, and I've cut down caffeine this week, and I haven't tested. I haven't done this puzzle in like 3 weeks, so I'm pretty confident that I can get through it. But if something goes weird, my apologies in advance. So let's have a look at it. Normal Sudoku rules apply. So each box, each row, and each column must contain the digits 1 to 9 once each. Now, along each line, so we've got all of these lines, digits alternate between increasing and decreasing. So, for instance, if this went up to 9, this would have to come down to, say, 1 or 2. 2 there, just to allow for that 3 to be bigger. That's it. That's everything you need to know to solve the puzzle. But yeah, let's go. I'm gonna jump into it now. Don't forget to give it a go. This one I do remember was very fun. Clover said I was really slow when testing it, but that's because Clover is very, very smart. So, let's have a look. Now, there are two different ways that you can sort of approach a puzzle like this. One, you could color code. So like, if I highlighted all of those colors, wait, that's the wrong button. We are off to a good start. We could highlight them all like that, just to indicate that, hey, we have to go, say, up to a purple or down to a green or something like that. But that doesn't necessarily give us anything. If that's the thing you want to do with this puzzle, great, go for it. I love that. However, the other way to think about it is we've done between lines on this channel before, where digits along a line must digits on each end of a line must be digits in the middle of the line must be between the digits on each end. These are essentially reverse between lines. So every 3 cells, whatever's in the middle of those 3 cells can't be between. It needs to be higher or lower, because that what that means is if it was in the middle, say that was a 2, if that was a 2, then this would increase and then that would increase again, so we couldn't have that. That's going to actually really get us. Those are the sorts of things I'm going to be thinking about while I solve this puzzle. So 1 needs to increase into this digit, but then this needs to decrease to a 7. So that means, and then this needs to increase again. So that means these 2 digits need to be 8 and 9. We know which way around those are. This decreases to a 6, so it must increase to something. The only possible digit, now that we have those in a row, must be 8. Now, this needs to decrease again, but then increase into a 3, and then decrease again. So decreasing from a 3 in those two cells means that there must be a 1 and a 2, so that's 2 and a 1. Now, this needs to increase to something and then decrease to a 5. So this is a 7 or 9. And then this 5 needs to increase into a 7 or 9 again. So that means this must be 4 in the center. Pardon me. Now, 9 is the highest digit we can put in a Sudoku, so it must decrease from that point. So when we know that it must decrease, but then increase into a 3, that must be a 2. Increasing into a 3, decreasing again means that that must be a 1. Increase and then decrease puts another 1 there. Now, this 9 has to decrease into a number less than 5 because it will need to increase into that again. So we put a 4 there. 5 decreasing again. This cell sees 1, 2, and 4, so this must be a 3. Now this needs to increase pretty highly because it will need to decrease into a 7, meaning this must be 8. And then decrease again. No, increase. Yes, increase. So that must be a 9. Now, we have a 6 here, which tells us that this 6 and 4 must go that way. This is an 8. 5 and 7 go that way. And then, can we finish off this box? 2, 3, 4, and 6. Yes, we can. Oh, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I spoke too soon. Oh, no, we can. So this cell sees 3, 4, and 6. So that must be a 2. 4 over here puts a 4 in that cell. 6 over here means that this is 6 and 3. 2, 7 here. 1, 3 here. Now this is 4, 5, and 6. So that cell can't be a 4. Now I remember. God, I remember this bit when I was test solving this. Okay, so this cell needs to decrease. Needs to get decreased into from here. Which means it has to yeah. So this cell has to decrease into that one. So now, yes, yeah, that's it. I got it. I remembered the tricky bit. So this cell needs to decrease into this one, which means it needs to decrease into this one as well. The only way that that will work is if this is 6 and then 5 and then 4. So increase, decrease, increase, decrease, increase, decrease, increase, decrease, meaning that is 2 and that is 7. And that is going to be a lot of this puzzle done. Alright, let's... I'm going to do a bit more Sudoku just to make my life easier because, like I mentioned in today's intro, I have been having a little bit of a sleepless week. So 9 and 6, 4, 2, 4, and 5, that is a 4, 2, and 5, 3, 8, and 7, we can put a 3 over here, and that's 7 and 8. 5 and 9, we can do that, there's a 5 in row 3, so that's 5 and that's 3. 1, 2, and 6, we can put a 6 there, that's a 1 and a 2. 4 and 8 go there. Alright, do I really want to deal with this yet? Alright, hey, that's a naked single, that's a 2. Puts a 5 and a 2 there. 1 and 5, 7, 8, 9. Take 7 out of there. So I need to put a 3 and a 6. Okay. So that's 3 and a 6. Can't put a 6 there. Yeah, I am taking the coward's route, but that's okay. 1, 2, 5, 6. Okay, I think I need to actually engage with the rest of the puzzle now. So this needs to increase from something. No, I'll go down here. What does yeah, okay. Alright, so the possible cells here are 3, 6, 7, and 8. That's a 6 and a 7. So this has to increase into something. and then it has to decrease into a 6, 6 or a 3, and then it needs to increase again. How can we increase into a 3 is a very good question. We can't, so that must be an 8. And that should get me most of the way through this puzzle. 7 and 8. So this will increase and then decrease. So that's 3 and 6. That's the way around that goes. 4, 8, 4, 9. Uh, 6 and 1. 2 and 1. We need to put a 2 and a 5 in row 2. 2 and a 5. This is 3 and 8. Yeah, we can just do that with Sudoku. 1 and 3. 1 and 5. So that's been Up and Down by Clover. Today has not been my most elegant solve ever, but I would like to just say, long before I joined the gas team, I was struggling a lot with my own mental health, and even getting dinosaurs, I was super proud of on the days when I really struggled with my mental health, because it meant that I never gave up. I always continued, and I thought that that was the most important thing. Wherever you are in the world, I hope you have a fantastic day. This has been Up and Down Sudoku by Clover. My name's still Bill Murphy, and I will see you next time. Cheers.